Welcome guys to another
Exhausted Gamers.
Exhausted Gamers. And we are now cross-examining this old bag.
This old, withered, wrinkly, grey bag.
No, you did say this. No, you didn't.
What?
There's no need to ask twice.
No need to ask twice.
Witness testimony.
Oh yes, I don't have to do it again.
Yeah, you do.
What?
This is a new testimony.
Fuck!
The time before Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers.
But it's not Will Powers.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. But I'm blind as a bat. Oh, bat.
Wow, that was quick.
Thank you.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been this steel samurai.
But if you now you must reapply the photo because of the time at the back of the photo, saying that someone, if it's got photo number 2, then where's photo number 1?
No. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Let me just press a bit. Press.
I think you only need to press on one thing.
Yeah. And for... Yes, okay, yeah. There was no Soga to the studio before then, was Mr.
No, which one?
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite. Right, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking past by at all. Except you.
Nobody's suspicious looking.
Ah,
Okay, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen it. Okay,
so that's the first one.
oh, the show his balls. Ha!
Ha!
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
Old wingbags have a way of skipping over important details of things. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. I tried to read in my head and I couldn't.
Happening. Something for you to do.
Talk louder, you man!
I'm sorry.
It's that one.
Press on this. How do you know that? Did you?
No.
Okay.
I gave Donis the young detective, and then after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Okay.
Press. You need to press present on the time. The picture.
Let me just present.
It's not that time.
Yeah.
What is it?
Time of death. Okay, now she said that goes pierced through the chest. Okay, the map.
Photo number 2, you see?
Yeah, but it makes sense. It does give time for someone to go in.
Photo number 2. Where's photo number 1? We're trying to figure out if he was the first person she saw that day. But obviously the camera shows that it wasn't.
Yeah.
Wait, we did this. Controls the script. Controls the script. Fuck, other control?
That's fine.
Oh yeah, script's not on.
You can just skip through it. Okay, so time of requirements difference.
My tab.
Oh shit! Damn it!
We're dying here.
I'm so scared to do this.
Tab. You only lose a point. E.
Dragging one leg. Oh shit. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement you are. No, I fucked up.
Wait, there's no silence.
fucked
I
up.
see it. I see it.
Exactly the evidence is statement. Okay, fucking hell. Are they? Damn it!
We're not making accusations. Now, which one must you throw it on? Wait, you just. Oh
No.
How
do you know that?
My bad.
Did that? We pressed that already.
No, we pressed the previous one. We must present on this one. Because the whole thing is that the picture now, image number 2 and the camera being image number 2. We still have points.
Or no?
We still have points. Like you just
break in the shop.
throw them show them your lawyer badge.
I'm lawyer.
And then the judge is like, oh yes, impressive. Yes, mine. Gumshoe was like, I don't have one, see? And then Edge was like, but I do. Here's mine. Present.
Shit, keep pressing the wrong thing.
Yes!
Got it. Nice.
Nice.
So we were right. Hold on. Look at this photograph. One more time, I see my daughter dance.
I can't even. I want to, but I can't.
That's
I
fine.
just can't.
The photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes.
Sorry, Sonny.
Shiny boy. So whenever someone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And yeah, I thought you didn't know your head from the hole in the grass.
Yes.
Grass?
Yes, in the ass. I didn't say a G.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at a studio, we might have an opening.
I'm going to die soon. That very computer printed out this photo. Noted on the back of the photo, there we go. Printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2.
Even I know that music was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I know that too. The issue here is the but at the end where it says Photo 2! Photo 2!
Photo 2?
What is this word you speak?
Number 2. That thingamabob.
The computer only held data for one photo on the day. Don't you think that's odd? Oh, damn it! Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Dear God! Photo 1? Order!
Where's my fries?
Damn it. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Bright. Actually, don't do that. You just got up and you stuck your ass in my face. I was like,
girlfriend.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Do you have a piece of paper? Like every time he does that, when one of them does it, he just like, sorry, it's in the paper. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Gumshoe! How does this computer work?
I've never heard a computer in my life.
Ow! Damn it! Only someone with access to the security lady herself! She did it.
You! What's your mouth, whippersnapper?
I can't even talk properly. My teeth are falling out.
The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
Okay.
Phoenix,
the
I'm feeling your pain here.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. Bang, bang. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
But... And the witness explained this to the court.
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
And Gumshoe's like, I don't understand it either.
Oh, edgy boy. That's good, edgy boy.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
You're useless. Worthless.
Oh.
Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper?
Darkness. Something the matter, Miss Old Bag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
I'm going to lie some more. Let me guess. Someone else passed through the gate somewhere. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. Okay. So I'm gonna just press now because I have nothing to refute this.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Delete pictures.
Go to the pool?
I thought I'd go through the photos, record on the security computer, and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Like the one of me.
See? That's my thing. That's my thing, see?
Like the one of me in a bikini. And then the judge is like, please, God, no.
No, wait, no, it's like
Many of the photos I take with others at the pool.
No, God. It's everywhere.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Oh, God. Where's the photo?
my old bag. This is the first time I've heard of this.
Let's move this out the way.
Well, of course, honey. I've only just remembered it.
I'm old, you see. Right, anyway, so please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this is time for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
I love it, look at her face.
I love Maya when she's in court. Because she always has something funny to say.
Mia was too serious for this.
Yeah. But she was tutorial.
After I finish.
Go through the photos of Kozuko and check them. I throw out any photos suspicious looking. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing one photo at the deck.
Chris,
What is that? Explain yourself.
Ah, I can't stand it.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
My fanboy.
Okay. Fanboy? And Chum Chum?
Ano?
Fanboy and Chum Chum. Fanboy and Chum Chum. However it goes, I can't remember the name. I can't remember the theme song.
Steel Samurai fanboy. Real freaks, if you ask me.
There's some fat guy who was like, I'll go to watch the Steel Samurai. Don't do that. You start hit buttons and I don't want to do it.
They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. Wonder who was there that day.
Wait a sec. Didn't you just say no one else could get in?
I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
Those were your words. I like how. I mean, I just stated the voice.
Well, is that my impression? If you must know, there's a train that goes into the employee area. It was Penny.
Then why is she lying the fucking time? Damn it.
don't-
She's just fucking herself up.
She's feigning
The
ignorance.
train!
I said that.
The grate has been loose for a while.
Why don't they fucking fix it?
It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
Pennywise.
If you want to keep a, because they said a kid can only get through, then put a fucking like crate in front
Are
of it.
they saying that the kid came in, killed Jack Hammer,
And ran.
and stole the Steel Samurai suit?
I think that's what she's trying to say. Okay, let's move on. They coming through the drain? They're coming out the drain. No!
The mole rats!
The mole
I
rats.
told you! You called me crazy! You're all crazy!
I love
You're all crazy!
you're busy doing a bug and you said, I told you, and then there's like, they were freaks.
Oh, and
And?
they are kids, children, whippersnappers.
Oh, she's saying I couldn't have been the other person because it was a kid. So she's saying it must be powers. Kids? I don't want any. Maya's like, I want kids. No, you don't. So on that photo you were
It was a boy.
Oh, yeah, you're assuming a gender, yeah, no?
bitch.
You're assuming the gender, yeah?
you bitch.
Probably the second or third grade.
I'm also assuming a gender. I'm calling her a bitch.
We know old bag.
What?
We know old bag probably identifies as a bag.
Probably. He identifies as order. Order. Let me get this straight.
Where are my fries?
Where's the belt? You saw two people pass by the gate. They went on their way to the studio that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well we see this type every day there. Can't stop them. Can't catch them. Can't touch this.
No.
Get boy in second or third grade.
Nice hammer impression.
I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
If it broke, that means it's made of plastic, which means a kid can pick it up. Impossible, I think. It's quite no, it shouldn't be. It's plastic. If it broke that easily.
Alright, as I said, they didn't pay much mind.
Yeah, you're shitty security.
She really is.
That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, that boy was there. Makes him a suspect. It does. He's maybe saw something, yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Order! This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
Sure.
And no forgetting vital information this time, old bit. Bag.
Dad!
What did you say?
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
I think Powers shows up here. Hey, it's Powers! Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Are you straight? We're in the dressing room.
Why was it everywhere?
Why was it everywhere? It was everywhere! It was everywhere! You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
Did you see the napkin that he's holding?
Yeah.
The doily. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room.
Okay.
Anyone could have walked in, taken it, really.
How deep of a sleeper is he then? What? Egg. When she opens her mouth, it looks like an egg pop.
Oh.
You should take better care of that stuff. It's your job.
Bitch. I couldn't imagine anyone want to steal a samurai costume.
She just said that fanboys getting here all the time.
So, where does this leave me?
In jail. Don't drop soap.
Not a great joke, man.
I know.
So how old you?
It doesn't look good. Sniffles. You're the only likely suspect, right? I like it. You were about to say.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. So targeting someone else that could conveniently have done this.
Right.
It was Edgeworth. What? It was the judge. The judge's like, huh? I call the judge to the stand.
It was that dude, the officer of the bailiff over there.
The one that's smiling. So
It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
right, but we picked the wrong person. We might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not. You're going to jail. I'm not optimistic at all. Actually, it was like so on point.
Hey Nick, it's time. It's coming. Leon's coming.
You know, one security, he walks up to the guys like, yo, guys, do you know the room where we left Will Powers?
He's gone.
No, we kind of have UV rays everywhere to make sure that everything is okay.
It's everywhere.
It was just on all the walls.
It was
Even you know the security we had in the background, all over him.
Maya.
Was some leaking out of his mouth also.
Maya's PTSD and they say UV rays. Like, it's everywhere. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Don't snide like that. Okay, so now we need to blame someone. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. What do I do is, whenever I read for him, I read properly. When I read for Phoenix, I mess up my lines. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
I'm not a psychic. Oh, wait, yes I can. The prosecution's thoughts are simple.
Old bag did it. Wait, wrong.
Nothing has changed. The other person went to the studios with a boy roughly of 10 years of age.
Okay.
The photo we do have may not be hard evidence.
Bang.
But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime.
Except,
I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant of Mr. Will Powers.
Alava gives you that option is like, do I wait or do I object? Like, of course you're gonna fucking object. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime.
Edgeworth!
What? Order!
It's Miss Maya Fey.
Huh?
Miss Mia Fey.
I was like,
I'm just joking, it's the old bag.
Order. Interesting.
Nice burger there.
Let us hear who you have in mind.
I smell burgers.
Burgers! However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who's the person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Yo, I almost pressed enter. I almost pressed enter.
That is security lady.
You have, because she's the only one that knows everything.
yeah.
Yeah, because she sounds suspicious. She's blaming someone that we'd have never seen.
It's like you like go to the grade school boy. No, well, fuck, a grade school boy exists.
Yeah, what do we know?
The assistant girl.
It's just there. Yeah, she's psychic. She's like Maya. The security lady. The grade school boy is the security lady. Okay, we were right. It was the security lady. Wendy old bag.
Wendy's nuts. Got it.
Who, me? Who? Wendy's nuts? Say again? I can't hear, Sonny.
I like how the one.
I forgot my hearing aid.
The one here's got the inside there. The other don't have it. So she's like got a hearing aid.
Yeah.
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about. Oh, because the assistant girl wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know about the injury. She just knows that Powers went to go sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. Maybe they kissed his boo-boos.
Maybe.
They were there when it was everywhere.
There's only one person other than Mr. Powers and Hammer who know about the injury. The security lady, old bag!
What? Whippersnapper!
She's just like barking. She's not burning out. Fries. Order!
Someone's talking about dice in the crowd. They're like, everybody's like, oh, this guy's interesting, man. Why do I want to eat today? Miss Meyer, wait, it's Gumshoe. Gumshoe's like, Miss Myers kind of smell like burgers. Kind of hungry. Maybe with some fries.
He just shouts out, "Why you want burgers? I got a second stomach for burgers." Is this true, old bag?
Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag.
Who married this thing? Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume.
Steal the steel. I so glad
Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew Mr. Monkey lost his head, so she knew the camera gate would take a picture of her. If she was in the costume, she could have pointed the fingers at Mr. Powers. I like how it's actually just resting
On the tree.
on the tree. I should have fell.
I the whole time thought that it's like levitating in the air.
Yeah,
It's like putting her on a trip. I don't know why I keep thinking that.
because it blends in with the background. I see. It does not make sense. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Yes and no.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling shit out of his ass.
His ass, but
He has a point. He's pulling facts
Out of his
and
ass.
shit out of his ass.
He's being an actual.
No, he's making other people push shit out of his ass, out of their asses
He's
by him
pulling-
stating facts.
He's pulling an Edgeworth, basically.
No.
Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Sherlock Holmes the second, baby.
I want to see a crossover like that.
Yeah, baby.
That'd be cool, eh? Like a time travel thing, where Phoenix and Maya go back in time and they meet Sherlock Holmes and Watson. That'd be kind of cool.
Danny?
That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth bounces? Rawr! Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Edgeworth is pissed because his retard like this woman. He's like, yes! Ubal's innocent! He's innocent!
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
I like how he is more interested than fucking Phoenix, right?
True.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you don't think I did that's it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
That face alone creeps me out.
Yeah.
Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break. Press her further. Make her squeal. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Allbag's action on the day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Emma?
It's just a bad breakup, okay?
Yeah, no,
It's just a bad breakup, okay?
She was pissed that him and Powers is in a hoo-hoo relationship, and she's like, I want it.
Will Powers probably found her and she kept inviting Emma to the pool.
It was a love triangle. Perfect. No. Forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. True. Powers is the star.
Yeah.
Why would he want to kill his co-star?
Yeah.
Indeed. That did it. Now WINDBAG is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Only hard feelings.
Only hard feelings.
Wait just a minute.
Now she's gonna pull something out of her ass.
What about the other person who went to the studio?
Oh, now she's blaming the kid.
The boy, the one who wrote Iris.
This Kratos is like, the boy. He's only a grade schooler. Though, as you say, he's Kratos.
Atreus didn't do it. He couldn't have.
As you said,
Boy.
second or third grade, was it?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, what are you gonna say about that?
When I was that age, I could pick my own man in 10 seconds tops.
Sure you could.
Don't believe that. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Boy. That boy.
That boy is not the killer.
Wait, say that.
Boy.
I was gonna say boy.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh. Or is it nice to be... Wait.
Is it nice?
Or is it nice to be... Or is it nice to the kid?
Be nice.
Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
Yep.
I'm like missing words.
I have proof. Oh, fuck, I don't have proof.
But proof?
Indeed. Indeed? Then, let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could have not committed this murder?
What?
The fuck? How the fuck do I show that? Oh. Wait.
Well, yeah, but games are great. The spear, maybe? We didn't use the spear.
I guess it's this, because how would he be able to get in without the
crate.
card? Yeah, but that's in the... That's not in where the murder happened.
Studio 1 is where the murder happened. That's why we got the key to go in. Walk through. Walk through.
I'm pretty sure it's that one, because if I look at this, it's like he's dragging his one leg. I mean...
No, I'm not guessing this one, dude.
Okay,
There's no points in the corner.
There's no points in the corner.
Yes.
Kid. Oh. Old bag.
Blaming.
Old bag.
Old
Just click on the wiki takes you through a walkthrough.
bag.
I'm pretty sure it's the key card. Yeah, old witnesses account. Go. I think it's all the way at the bottom. Yeah. Oh,
Some other people, okay? So it's before this.
key card.
It's wait. Present the samurai spear or the CD car key at the point to prove the kid's innocence.
Oh, because I mean it's too big for.
So yeah.
Let's just show the key card.
No. Samurai spear, go for it.
Hey, leave!
And then he killed her with the spear.
Case Case closed, Your Honor.
We win, Your Honor.
Your Honor?
Go home now.
The murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. Makes sense. You didn't make a sound inside.
I can't, dude. My voice is so fucked.
You want me to do all big?
No, I'll do them. Just do the owl thing. When they slam their hands on the desk, that's all.
Oh, that but you didn't make that sound. Okay. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, will the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be the first. Got to be first. The first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about the witness, Mrs. Windy. What was your name?
Something old bag, Your Honor. I wasn't paying attention.
And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Once we go black screen in my end.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
There's still more.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off breaking the wrong, walking up the wrong tree. Me.
Walking up a tree.
And let's stop there. So
No. Let's finish up. This is
another
No, there's two small sections and then it's done. The whole trial.
Yeah, you still need, because I still need to cross-examine her now.
Go. Let's do it.
Okay, you wanna move on?
Yeah.
Me. I'm talking.
Really? No. You haven't spoken one word before. Maya! Oh, great.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omelette something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
He's so shocked by everything that's happened. He's like, I'm on Phoenix's side now.
Phoenix now. I don't even like this one.
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told him not to talk? He's sexier now.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm going with all Phoenix and
Whoa! Testicle!
well, testify. Testify.
Jesus!
I'm thinking
Testify.
what was the Family Guy joke? Mr. Bush, Mr. Bush, B-double-O-Z.
I don't know what else.
Weird.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
That guy, that fat ass.
The fat ass.
Fat
Sylvester Stallone.
Fat Sylvester Stallone.
It's Steven Seagal. Wrong person.
Steven Seagal.
I say Sylvester Stallone all that. I mean Steven Seagal.
And he started action
I
movies.
always confuse the two.
They said
I know they're two different people, no, but when they were releasing movies, they were like released.
Yeah,
they were like both
both
famous
together.
at the same time.
Yeah.
And they were never properly in the movie together.
My dad loves Seagal movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day.
Have you seen the South Park version of that? Where Randy's getting shamed the whole time because he's not giving money for the poor.
Huh?
So he brings him in and he's like fat and he's holding a gun there.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's
It was also in Family Guy,
Yeah.
where they're trying to train Peter for the fighting thing against his sister, and then it brings like,
Sylvester Stallone.
who's this?
Oh.
That's Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, move on.
I just said this.
Okay.
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting him get away scot-free.
Okay. Is that a testimony? Okay. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I was going to do what I'm told.
So basically, I gotta ask who are these people? No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Like the Avatar type of thing.
Mr. Right.
Mr. Right. For cross-examination.
Boy.
Please. My lips are sealed. Okay, we need to press on the people. Ghost Heroes wanted me to keep quiet about something. No. No. Hold on. We'll get there. We only go there if it's like that situation. That's just cheating too much. There are people, some other people still in the the murder. Okay, tell me that. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
Okay, the director?
Yes, Steven Seagal.
We should have known something was fishy.
He's
I mean, I'm not talking about the old bag.
Wait, the Edgeworth is that he's basically joining us saying something's wrong here.
You're confused this fuck. You don't know what's happening.
How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director?
Does he want to turn over a new leaf? Does he want to become a defense attorney? I demand the truth!
Of course.
It's like he hits the table and he's like holding the pain first, wiping the tears away.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
But didn't you're supposed to... So where were these people? Oh, I'm right.
The director was in the employee
Yo!
area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
So he was there.
Yes, he was.
So he knows also. Okay.
Where?
Over there! Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Is the studio... Oh, right. Studio 2. Was the studio 2? Oh, on the map, if you look at it,
Oh
it
yeah, it
says
was
there.
too.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Well, if you look at the guide map,
She's gonna show us now anyway.
here it is.
Pause, Mr. Monkey.
Oh.
We just never went there because you said it was blocked off.
You go through the gate, and all the way to the left.
To the left, to the left. The path to the monkey's head was fallen over. It's not fallen over. Why are you sniffing anything the whole thing? They're waking you up.
It's for my sinus.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
Continue.
We kind of know. Continue cross-examination. Nope. No. No.
Take a break.
Fine.
Take a break.
We're not gonna do this all the time.
No, but I had it open. I was like, "Fuck! I'm not gonna let you fuck up."
You
because
wanna?
you wanted to press the button. Press the button.
We have learned that there were others at the global studio on the day of in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs all present. I think, because like I said, there's nothing for me to press on to present. So at the end of after I've probably pressed everything,
Yeah.
I probably would have just like instantly said, okay, there's no other evidence here. Let's just move on with our lives. Yeah. Ow!
How?
Yet, as we stand here,
Mix.
they have not been questioned. Although it is impossible to declare a verdict on defendant Mr. Powers. Ooh. Oh no, it's just... yeah. The court acknowledges that the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag. Examine her thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
And more information about these other people.
Don't
who
forget
have
to wear
been-
gloves.
We have just been told of.
We do not know where the old bag's been hiding our old bag.
I understand, Your Honor.
Wow, he gave up very easily. This ends the day's proceedings to the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay.
Now my own feelings obviously talk now.
Yeah, they're gonna have a chat with Cool Powers, obviously.
October 18th, 1 or 4 p.m. This record, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
No.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan.
Why do I hear him with the All Might voice now?
I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really?
That's not, you did nothing. Grin.
She was there for comedic effect.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
No, that's a good thing. That's what she did. That's what she was there for.
Because imagine.
She did her job.
Imagine-
We pay her for this.
Imagine if Maya wasn't there. There would be no comedic effect.
Edgeworth.
Not even Edgeworth.
Edgeworth is comedic.
The judge is comedic effect. Oh, gumshoe. What should I say?
We'll be going to.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more
Investigating.
We have to find out more about this director. Why didn't he say anything?
And there was a cordoned off room at the back. There was a sign that said it's everywhere. So we just have to make sure that everything is okay.
It's everywhere!
We had to take some forensic scientists into the room.
Jerk off into this jar.
They didn't come out the same, so we're gonna have to take some DNA tests from you just
Jerk
to
off
make
into
sure.
this jar. Okay. Why didn't he say anything? He knows that they were there.
Why did he say?
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old WINDBAG?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
He's so nice, you know? He's so nice.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there.
The officer's like smirking at you, like, yeah.
Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old WINDBAG. I can't.
Yo, well, that's fucking strange. Well, she wasn't winning any points there anyway. With or without my accusation.
Okay.
Oh fuck. I always like to see
Okay,
him.
yeah. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
And we
Why would they do that? Why would they show Powers
Because you're Phoenix.
just for Phoenix to say, and then it switches back to Maya?
That's who he's looking at.
Makes sense, yeah.
Right, he'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Schniffle.
Let's wait. So that will do to be continued. There we
We
go.
are done. We are done. I'm free from that WINDBAG.
She shows up one more time.
Fuck.
One more time when you go to the studios. Save your progress.
We're gonna end this here. This is man OverlordCringus. It's OverlordOtaku next to me. We are exhausted gamers. And once you like, subscribe, smack your face with the keyboard a couple of times. Tell notifications to always. Check out all our Instagrams and our Twitch accounts in the description. And yeah. Great.
It still sounds like you want to say, don't forget to check OverlordOtaku's Patreon.
I have to.
You have to
Every video now, like I have to.
restrain yourself.
No. It's like I'm getting used to it now. I don't have to restrain myself anymore because I know there's no more Patreon.
There's no more
There's no more Patreon.